COVID-19. Are you as sick of hearing about this and talking about this as I am? Well, unfortunately, I'm going to talk a little bit more about it today in this video. I'm Dr. Tim St. Onge with Thrive Chiropractic right here in Branson, Missouri. Now, this whole thing, for me, it's been going on for maybe the last 3 weeks. And I've gone through a series of emotions on the whole thing, from fear of, oh my gosh, I don't want to get sick, I don't want to get my family sick, I don't want to get my patients sick, to anger. They're shutting off the economy. In my 48 years of life, I've never experienced anything like this, where they're literally turning the economy off. Things are uncertain, you don't know what to believe. They seem to tell a different story every day on the news, and you know it's being sensationalized. I'm sure this is a bad thing that we're going through. It's dangerous and it's scary, but at the same time, you know they're sensationalizing it. You know in some ways it's probably not as bad as they're saying. In other ways, it might be worse than what they're saying. So it's hard to know. It's just such an uncertain time that we're dealing with right now. But here's the thing, I'm not here to talk about doom and gloom. That is not my purpose. Part of my job as a chiropractor, as a doctor, is to provide positivity, to provide you with something that you can do to make your health better and to make your life better. And so that's what I want to talk about right now. So basically, there's 6 things that you can be doing and you should be doing to maintain the quality of your health. Look, I am not saying that doing these things are going to stop you from getting this disease. I'm not saying that any of these things are a treatment for COVID-19. That is not what I'm saying. But here, listen to what I'm saying. The media tells us that the people that are affected the most by COVID-19, that have the worst outcomes, are people that are unhealthy to begin with. It's not to say that you can't be healthy and have a very bad outcome from getting the disease, but generally speaking, as a whole, people that are healthy and they have healthy habits, they do better if they get it, and it might keep them from expressing symptoms at all, even if they do come in contact with the virus. So basically what I'm trying to say here is, and this goes for the flu, this goes for the common cold, this goes for every illness, right? Is that you want to have habits that make you healthier. And so I'm going to give you 6 habits that will make you healthier as a whole. Okay, first thing, you have to make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Every system in your body, your entire body, requires water. A healthy human body is about 70% water, but you lose water through breathing, through going to the bathroom, through sweating. So all of these things cause you to lose water, so you have to replenish the water. About half your body weight in ounces is the proper amount of water. More if you're a heavy sweater and you're exercising more. 2, you have to eat well. Eating well includes 5 to 7 servings of fruits and vegetables per day, getting good beef, trying not to eat sugar or eating as little sugar as possible, limiting your consumption of wheat and corn products, so bread, pasta, tortillas, things like that. You want to eat as little of that as possible. Now you got to move. Exercise is extremely important for maintaining health. 30 minutes to an hour a day, say 4 to 6 days a week should be plenty. It doesn't really matter what you do. You can walk, you can run, you can do yoga, you can lift weights. Really, any of it, just movement is good. Play a sport. Well, you can't really play sports right now, but you definitely want to be doing that. It is safe to go for a walk. It is safe to go for a run. Obviously, the gyms aren't open, so you can't do that. But if you have weight equipment in your basement, you can lift weights or do yoga in your basement. Now, it's also important to get plenty of rest. Sleeping good at night is very important. So, 6 to 8 hours of sleep per night, probably closer to 7 to 8 hours, especially during this time where it's really, really, really stressful, is very important. You want to go to bed at more or less the same time every night, maybe 10 o'clock, something like that. Wake up at more or less the same time every morning. And that routine in and of itself is going to help bring your anxiety levels down. At this time, you do not want to just willy-nilly your schedule. A lot of people aren't going to work. In work helps to routinize you, because most people will go to work at more or less the same time. They'll get off at more or less the same time. So it forces them to get up at a certain time, which forces them to go to bed at a certain time. You need to maintain that routine. Having a healthy nervous system is also very important. That's what I do at the office. An adjustment helps to maintain the nervous system at an optimal level. But the thing that I really want to talk to you about is mindset. It's extremely important that what goes into your head is positive. If you put positive things, ideas into your head, you're going to get positive out. If you put negative into your head, you're going to get negative out. I am so guilty of this. I was reading so much stuff on social media. I'm not going to name the groups that I was reading it out of, but you probably know what I'm talking about. There was so much negativity, there was so much arguing, and people telling other people what they had to do, and it was so fear-based. And I was reading that stuff. I literally had an asthma attack like a week ago. It was horrible. I had to go to the doctor. I'm fine now, but I've deleted those groups from my Facebook account. It's so important that you limit that negativity. You're not going to learn anything valuable from being in one of those groups. So just limit your exposure to it. The other thing you want to do is you want to proactively put positive stuff into your brain. And I can think of nothing better than reading the Bible. Reading the Bible, it's truth and it's positive. It is a positive message for you to engage in, to think about, to meditate on a daily basis. Now, there's other things that you can read that are positive. For instance, like Jim Rohn. If you will Google Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N, inspiration, you'll come up with lots of quotes. He was a success teacher, I don't know, a while back. He has some really good stuff, some really good positive quotes, but you've got to start limiting your exposure to negative input into your brain. A lot of it comes from social media, from watching the news. I don't even watch the news. I would read it in the middle of the day. Don't read it first thing in the morning. Don't read it before you go to bed. Stick it in the middle of the day so you have time that you're not sleeping on it. You don't want to be sleeping on it, and you don't want to start your day off like that. Just stick it in the middle of the day. Try to keep it what am I trying to say? Try to keep it as objective as you can, so that you don't just start focusing on that emotionally. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Hey, would you do me a favor? If you got any value out of this, hit the share button below, and you guys be safe. I love you, and God bless.